There we go. Now you can hear us. Hey guys, welcome back to we took a 2-week break because of the holidays, and we came back to this. Yes, look at this. We actually look like we're somewhat professional.
We live our lives like half together.
Professional.
Somewhat
We ain't professionals.
Speak for yourself, Real.
Speak for yourself.
My life is at least half together.
Speaking of which, guess who's back from being sick? It's Ashi!
What?
You're back from being
Welcome
sick.
back.
And
Yeah.
We missed you.
Well,
And you missed a lot.
well, first
Just a lot.
it was because of your job during the holidays. Then it was because you were sick. So welcome back. We missed you. By the way, did you make sure that you got your level 10th level down? Just double check.
Maybe jump into that.
But anyways, thanks for showing up to the viewers who actually are here watching. We're no longer going to be able to stream on TikTok, sadly to say. Is what it is. But what we can do is stream on YouTube and Twitch, so I'm not going to worry about it. With that being said, welcome back to SCP DnD, where a bunch of us nerdy TikTok creators play some D&D and basically screw around for a couple hours every weekend. Before we start into the whole thing, we do have a bit of an announcement because of our sponsor, Dubby. Waiting for the people to realize she has a mustache.
No, I saw it. Just didn't acknowledge it.
But anyways, Dubby.
I was there putting mustache on, so yeah.
Anyways, Dubby is a supplement energy drink that you can put into water. This is one of their shaker cups. Mustache not included. But anyways, pretty much it's pretty good. I've been using it for the past couple days because of a certain cleric whose name will remain nameless. Anyways, it's kept me up for a good long while. I haven't actually had any crashing or the general lethargic feeling after a while. It actually keeps you up and going. It's not too terrible. To get a shaker cup and some samplers, there's Mallow, and he just wrecked the screen. Hold up. God damn it, Real! Stop taking my seat! For those wondering, the new setup, I have to now reiterate onto everything.
Initiative.
I have to watch.
Roll initiative.
Mallow, I love you, big bud.
I'm in charge.
If you're going to have your
Run.
Mallow, if you're gonna have your if you're gonna have your camera on, please turn your camera on so we can see if it actually corrects this. I'm asking, I'm begging, please. We're gonna sit here for a moment while that happens.
Oh my god.
We're gonna sit here for a minute while we're talking about that. But Dubby is actually a really good energy drink. For the shaker and a couple samplers, it's only $14.99 USD. Plus shipping is roughly around $16-17. But if you use our discount code, which is right above me right at the moment, which is SCP DnD, you can get 10% off your first purchase, and that's basically free shipping for anybody in the US or Canada. So, again, go to w.gg, use discount code SCP-DnD, and just have a good time.
I'm working on it.
Yes, because we would like to see if it fixes this, because we got a new template that I spent 3 weeks working on, 3 weekends working on, and
Looks pretty good. We look
It's
like
really,
at
really
least
fun.
half put together.
Yeah, except I'm sitting where Delano needs to sit. He's sitting where Anna needs to sit. She's sitting where Malos needs to sit. He's sitting where Ashes needs to sit. She's sitting where Kamari's supposed to sit. She's sitting where Gun's supposed to sit.
The dice speed too.
Yeah, that too. Okay, that.
Oh, how much worse is it?
Well, Ash is in where she's supposed to be. Everyone else isn't. Hold on. Nope.
All right.
She's fine. Hold on.
All right, Mallow. You're the new Kamari.
Oh, no.
No, I'm fixing it. Give me a couple seconds. I'll fix this. So. Delano goes here. I go over here. Real goes over here. Gun goes over here. Kamari goes over here. Mallow goes over here. Anna, why are you not moving? Oh, that's probably why, because you're locked. So Anna goes here. Real needs to be shrunken down and then pushed over. Kamari needs to be dragged down just a bit. I need to be driven up and then expanded out a little bit. Too much, not enough. There we go, we're good. Del needs to be moved over. Anna is actually good. Gun, you are a little shaky. Let me put you in. Let me shrink you down and scoot you in. Mallow, you actually look good. Ash, you look awesome. Real, you're looking sick. Kamari's looking amazing. I'm looking like a jackass with this goddamn police mustache.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. But anyways,
And we're back.
We're back.
What's
and
up,
after
Internet?
the whole thing, let's go into the gist of things. Last session was pretty interesting to for a lot of you guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Hold up, I thought this would work.
Interesting for some.
I actually thought this would work. That's not really working for me, so give me 2 seconds. I know. Give me like 2 seconds to figure some shit out. We got a problem, Doc. It's my
The
fault.
father of Luna is back.
Oh, yeah. That too. Jiminy fucking Christmas. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's a lot. And she had some fun with Gun.
Yeah, because
Funny puppy.
last time we saved the king and queen, right? From the chair room. The chair room.
Yeah, the chair room
The
chair room that wasn't supposed to be anything but a joke, but because of a certain individual, I had to improvise.
And so I've been meaning to see if we can collaborate, Delano and I, on deciphering if that lich was like the lich. Delano, is that the lich?
You mean Von Drokov?
Yeah.
From what you were from everything that you guys understood, yeah, that was Von Drokov that you saw. FYI.
Damn.
But anyways,
But also he was like being controlled.
Not just a
Question
but
mark?
in
Little honey puppy.
oh yeah, that's the thing. Anyways, you guys basically saved the king and queen. After that, Isaac was reunited with his mom and dad. He went to Kamari and asked if she wanted to continue this a little bit further down the road, or she just wanted to have have some fun and be done. She said yes, and she was introduced to the king and queen as Isaac's beloved. We'll call it that.
Dang.
Thing, yeah. Beloved. Anna, Gun, and Minty, though, before all of that, did find and save SCP-6682 Artie the human Artie that you guys know, who was unconscious, beaten to a bloody pulp, basically, and just barely alive. You rescued him, thanks to some really miraculous fucking dice rolls. I will say that. Some really fucking miraculous dice rolls. After all that was said and done, you came up to see that the entire army was defeated. Kiki and her mother went into her tent to discuss and talk. Everybody was having a joyous time, relaxing, chilling. Anna stayed in the TARDIS or the tour bus with Artie and Luna, basically staying as a group, basically a small little family. Mallow tried to steal some bus keys from Minty before she realized and threatened to cut off a certain member.
Maybe a couple hands. Might be too severe. You can get new ones. I know a guy.
It can be replaced.
It's just a flesh wound.
A certain member be replaced with that.
Real, after that, Mallow joined Real and Dell in reverie, drinking, and a couple things. As Gunn was puppy walked. Hit it. Come on. I know you want to hit it.
Little horny puppy.
Fuck you, man.
As he was pulled by, I hope I'm saying her name right because I wrote it. I'm not looking up my notes, FYI. Zara basically pulled him into her tent for a night of death by snoo.
Yay.
But nobody really noticed, since Anna was in the tour bus, that Greaves did show up to drop off a very, very tired-looking Dragonborn as she went into Kiki's mother's tent as she was greeted by Kiki and Kiki's mom, and spent the time there talking, drinking, and having fun with them.
Wonderful revel.
Basically. You all did get a long rest. So go ahead and click that long rest button.
Hi.
I know you're so tired after that insane boss fight.
Yeah, it took forever.
Oh, yeah.
Those multiple stages were awesome, by the way.
Easy.
That was great. That was great. Just a quick FYI. 2 of you know what magic item was forever lost thanks to that. If you want to tell them, you can. If not, we can move on. Gun, do you want to tell them?
We just... Delano just casually vaporized 3 free wish spells.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yep, the sorcerer was wearing the Ring of 3 Wishes.
Oh.
So that went
Wow.
bye-bye.
It be like that sometimes.
Well,
Yeah.
that sucks.
You literally had the chance of getting it. Not anymore!
It
Worth
don't
it.
always be like that, but like...
Hey,
like,
Gun got
sometimes
it.
you-
Is it though?
Say that again? Oh, Gun!
Am I the only one confused right now?
Your 3 wishes.
Oh,
Little horny puppy.
yeah, I get it now.
One of them.
Anyways, after a night of revelry, craziness, and partying like there was no tomorrow, we awakened to the morning with a bunch of you having really good hangovers. And a couple of you basically not where you're supposed to be, but basically not where you remember you were at last night, but pretty much where you think you're supposed to be. Minty, Anna, and Ash, you guys do wake up in where you believe you're supposed to be. Gun, roll a d20 real quick.
Okay. Oh god.
This isn't for what you guys think it is. It's for something else.
19.
19? Okay. You don't suffer 3 points of exhaustion.
Oh. Good. Cool.
You do get the long rest. You don't suffer 3 points of exhaustion, you're fine.
Okay.
Somehow. Real
He's a Bob.
and Milo roll d20s, both of you. Just straight d20.
He just has a broken rib.
9.
9!
9!
Uh-oh.
And a 4. Okay.
Dear
Real.
God.
Real. You end up about 10 minutes away from the cart. You have no idea how the fuck you managed to get there. But you end up about 10 minutes away from the cart in the barracks, about 2 miles away.
I'm definitely missing my pants.
Oh, yeah. Your pants are gone. Your shirt's kind of ripped. You have a...
I'm only wearing the cloak of bellowing.
Yep. And for some reason,
God.
your right butt cheek hurts. Would you like to
Check that
investigate?
I'm going to attempt to invest. I'd like to roll to investigate my butt cheek, please.
You don't have to roll. You basically just find like a silver mug and just try to reflect it. You do notice you have a new tattoo
Ooh, very nice.
that says "Best Buds Forever" with Mallow and you, basically crude drawings of you and Mallow on your
I love it.
on your
Like
butt
a
cheek.
little heart.
Oh my
Like a little
God.
heart.
Yep. Mallow, that 9-year-old.
Beautiful.
You end up 5 minutes closer, but in the opposite direction of Real.
Al just does a quick check to see if he still has his cloak on.
You still have your cloak on. Your boots are gone.
Point of reference, Mallow never has shoes.
Okay, point for reference. Now,
They're gone.
Mallow does not have shoes. But you are also missing about 50 gold worth of gold. And Real, you're also
Very
missing about 45 gold pieces missing.
It's very sad.
As you also feel a pain on your butt cheek as well. I told you motherfuckers I'd get you back sometime.
Oh,
That's party hard.
They
You know?
got matching tats.
Mallow's just gonna
I want-
scratch.
I want to see a drawing of the tattoo, honestly.
I will fucking try to draw it myself, but I'm not making any promises. But anyways, as you guys are all rushing, trying to get back together, Real, as you get towards the cart, you do notice out of the corner of your eye, there is a very, very disheveled looking tiefling doing the walk of shame.
Oh, I love this.
Am I close to this tiefling?
You're about 50 feet away from each other.
I'll walk up to him. Not wearing pants still.
Nope,
Or
you're
just wearing the
you're in your
cloak.
you're in your stalkers basically.
And I go, "It's okay, buddy. Me too. Me too."
Just looks at you. Why don't you wear pants? And the The tour bus is in that direction. Why did you come?
You,
Where
Yeah.
are you?
you see Mallow just coming up right behind him.
Mallow would be heading the opposite direction.
Oh, that's right, because you're that way. Real is that way. As you guys are approaching, you see.
I'll be right back.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Mallow.
Mallow is not even heading towards the wagon. He has no sense of direction.
Oh,
It's
no, he's Zorro.
Oh god damn it. So as you guys get to the cart, Mallow, it's gonna take you about an hour or so to get to the cart. So while that's happening, Ash,
Yeah.
you wake up to Kiki basically snuggling on your chest. As you wake up,
No.
as you basically wake up, she wakes up and then rolls off to the bed and just goes, 5 more minutes.
Hello?
Hello? Yes.
There you are. I didn't hear you say anything.
Oh.
A bit.
Oh, sorry. She basically rolls off of you onto the bed and just stretches and says, 5 more minutes, please.
Kiki
Yeah,
hung
she's just
over as
gonna-
well.
Scooch away and take her blankets back.
Alrighty. By the way, you feel different. After sleeping next to Kiki and Kiki's mom, it's weird. Your body feels a little bit more sturdier, a little bit more tougher. Okay. Now, on to the fun bits. Minty. Did you and Isaac have fun last night?
Probably.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay, you did remember, sir. You did remember antiseptics,
Okay.
or whatever the heck it's called.
The stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Contraceptive.
Contraceptics. Thank you, Real.
And
Somehow. Yay.
Contraceptics.
That's a shot.
I am a man of my word.
What the f?
Oh, that's a good shit. Anyways, moving on.
Nah, it's not.
Anyways, moving on. So you wake up with Isaac. His parents are in their room. You're basically just laying there waiting to it's just getting started to the morning.
He's sleeping, I guess.
He's still somewhat sleeping, basically just arm around you.
Okay, I'm just gonna lay with him until he wakes up.
Okay. Anna. Oh, cocked. Okay. Okay. You basically wake up to the sound of Luna basically, like, you know when a baby's just barely starting to wake up and they do that little hissy sounding fit of waking up? You hear that as your motherly instincts kick in and you jolt up, about ready to go make sure she's okay or kill something that's about to come out of somewhere. You see a freshly fitted and freshly showered Artie holding baby Luna in his arms, rocking her back and forth. Hey, ears. Long time no see.
Hey, you okay? You seemed a bit up yesterday.
Yeah. We gotta talk. We're gonna all have to talk in about 5 or 6 minutes. or whenever she stops moaning so rushly.
She's probably hungry.
Yeah, here. And he just hands you her, and basically, when he turns around to walk away, you do notice that there are new scars on him. And that tattoo that he had in that elven name on his shoulder is not there.
Anna can see that?
It,
Yeah.
for those wondering,
As far as I can get,
Anna is
Still
blind!
blind.
but the writing?
You probably wouldn't notice this. Maybe she would
let's
notice
try
the
and
scar.
move past the whole blind.
Anyways, no, she would notice the scars. She would not notice the tattoo. You do notice the new scars, because the way that his back forms from your echolocation, it doesn't look like you remember.
You notice the topography of it.
Exactly. Thank you, Rio.
By the way,
Makes sense,
Anna,
kinda.
Yep. What?
Alright.
You senior Mal Zero, press 1 to send help to find him.
That's right, because you snuck that into her pocket.
no, that was for Anna.
Yeah, yeah. You hear that
She
in
took
your
it.
head.
Anna just stands right up. And can she get from where the sound was coming?
From ahead.
It was inside your head. It was telepathically.
Ah. What the fuck?
as that's happening.
She
Everybody
just rushes off and starts feeding Luna.
Delano. In your drunken stupor, you were not stupid enough not to come back to the cart after a good amount of drinking. So you are in your bed, comfortably sitting, after you just woken up.
Like, I do sleep longer than anybody else.
You do.
So would I still sleep, or is this later in the
It's later in the
morning?
day. It's later in the morning. Pretty much everybody is waking up at this moment. Even Isaac is starting to wake up. The king and queen are starting to wake up. Everybody's waking up from them partying like there was no fucking tomorrow to the immediate sound of an anvil in their head.
Does lesser restoration clear that up?
Yes. Lesser
Cool, I
restoration
clear
clears it up.
myself up.
Okay. Doesn't cost you shit all, so except for a spell slot.
Alright, so, yeah, I guess I go to the breakfast table.
Okay.
I just take a big plate, load up about a dozen donuts, and go to the bar.
All right. As everybody starts to show up at the cart, even Mallow, after his little fiasco going the wrong direction towards the cart, everybody shows up as the king and queen show up, and the king permits to say, "To all of you, I thank you again for rescuing me." And he just looks at Ashia like, okay. Like, he didn't see her during the fight, but maybe she was there and he just didn't notice.
He just sees a giant blob of cloaks.
And naked real.
Oh, that's right. Real, did you get...
As she's gonna hold her middle finger up to him. Like, hey, screw you, buddy.
Anyways.
The moment
You
Anna
can't
realizes
cover yourself
Sophia is
with a
naked, she just
built-
puts out her
It's built-
hearing devices and
Anyway.
normally
Okay.
it ignores it.
One after the.
Uh-oh. Gun. Uh-oh. Gun
Definitely.
froze.
Definitely frozen.
Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
he's back.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
What did you say, Gun?
I just said one after another, please, because I didn't hear what Anna said, Dal
Yeah,
said.
okay. Anna,
Real.
what did you say, Anna?
As at the moment where Anna realizes that Real is naked, she just turns her head away, puts her hearing devices out, and tries to eat her breakfast normally. Tries to ignore it. Nope.
What did you say, Del?
I mean, the billowing cloak that covers nothing, though. It's billowing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
presenting him.
Oh my
Like
god.
the most scant of shirts on because my shirt is all torn.
Yeah, his shirt is disheveled. Mallow, what did you say?
Mallow's just a big blob of cloaks. That you can constantly tell is scratching his butt.
Anyways,
And you can see
he just looks at
Real's tattoo.
You can tell that he's looking at every member of the party, trying to remember something, but can't remember who.
Yep. But anyways, as he's starting to speak and say, Ash, you said you flicked him off?
Yep.
It's not like he's disrespecting you, Ash. He's more like, I didn't really realize you were here.
Mhm. I know.
Okay.
Okay, just casually flicking off.
Just casually flicking off the king of the Central Kingdom.
Mhm.
Anyways, he says,
Real.
we wish for you to be the ones to show us home. We wish to also make sure Isaac gets home safely as well. If you would, some soldiers are needing to check some stuff out around, but we feel comfortable. If you wish to leave now, we can, if that's possible.
Didn't we already agree to bring home the king and queen plus Isaac?
You talked about it, but you never said yes or no.
Oh. So are we doing that, or?
I imagine we're doing that.
Let's do it.
Real, without making any effort to put on any additional clothes at this point, is going to walk over to the bar, Kate billowing behind him. He's going to sit daintily at one of the bar stools and pour himself a drink.
You do realize you're still in your underwear. You're not completely naked. You're just in your undies.
Oh, I thought he was naked.
No, he's not. For reference, everybody here, he is not naked.
This PG-13, I see.
No, we can take this rated R if you want, but dude, it's you. You're from the other world. You know what underpants are, and you usually are the one to wear it. So.
All right, so he's wearing boxer briefs, and they definitely have
Juicy.
Greaves' face on them, like printed, and he's wearing a funny hat. It's from his birthday party 3 years ago. And it's a picture that he took in Photoshop.
Okay.
Real,
That
could you please
somehow
put on some
survived
clothes?
the transition to this world.
Anyways, so after you all discuss and everything else, Ash, the moment you step out to like get some fresh air and just stretch out or whatever, Bodhi immediately comes rushing at you. To the point where 2 guards are immediately like on standby because they're seeing a giant Dongor just running towards them as they get their swords ready to fight, as he just bolts past them and rushes towards you. Can I get a strength saving throw?
Come on.
There we go.
Aw.
9. You get knocked on the ground, and as they come rushing over to help you, they immediately realize it's not eating you or attacking you. He is giving you kisses. because he hasn't seen you in a very long while.
That's basically what Bodhi IRL does.
Exactly. I figured you'd like that.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
He's sitting right there.
He's asleep.
Anyways, as you guys get the cart together, is there anything else you guys want to do while you're here? Anything else? Or do you guys just want to hit the road?
I mean, we played a concert already. I think we should just hit the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do otherwise.
Alright. As you guys are getting ready to leave, Kiki comes rushing up towards Ash and just hops on her back and says, "So, where are we going now?"
The Central Kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like fun. As Kiki's mom grabs her by the back of the collar and puts her on the ground and says, "You'll be traveling with me for the moment. We're going to the same location. I have to go pick up some others, and we will be meeting all of you at the Central Kingdom. Till then, please stay with the King and Queen. We have much to discuss." Okay.
Of course we will.
Okay. As that happens, a very tall woman in a pink dress starts walking by and then just casually goes like that behind Gun's ear for everybody to see. I told you, motherfuckers, I would get you back if you ever did something.
Little honey puppy.
I lean over to Delano and I'm like, "Oh, to be young and in love." And he takes a swig of his drink.
As she stands there and says, "Lovely time last night, but parting is always the best for those."
Yeah. I don't really know what to say to that. I have to agree, it was nice last night. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he turns to Mallow. "If you call me a horny puppy again."
As you say that, she was turning around to go away. Then she just does a 360. Then she just turns back around, puts her hand on the right here as she pulls you towards her. Everybody can see this, including the knights, the king, the queen, Isaac, everybody. As she just plants one right on you and says, "You are a little horny puppy after all."
That is not helping.
Anna just stands on the side with
Little horny puppy.
Towards Mallow.
a big smile that she just can bring on without saying anything.
Artie's
He
basically.
runs towards Mallow and wants to hit her.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Attack.
This is unarmed strike, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
13.
This is a
Yeah.
13 hit.
No.
You basically go to try to punch him, but you're so flustered and angry you don't even realize that you stepped on a tanker and you slip a little bit as the punch just goes right by his head.
It would have been a fucking 1 damage.
It's the principle, not the actuality. But that being said, as you guys gather into the cart and take off with 2 other chariots, one in front and one in back, as you guys are pulled off into the afternoon, you guys have 3 days on the road. You can do whatever you would like for 72 hours. that would cost up to 72 hours. If you wanted to do some type of spell, some type of ability, or some other thing, you could. Anna, is there anything you would like to do?
First, I definitely like to talk with Artie.
Okay.
Then, I think I told you earlier,
Yeah.
talk with 682.
Yep. Talking with Artie, it pretty much goes the way you think it is. You ask him how, I'm gonna get, what are the basic questions that you ask of him?
What happened? How long he was in this pocket dimension thing?
Okay.
How are you feeling at the basic question?
Okay. I don't know. I just felt like I was here, then I showed up somewhere else. How long have I actually been gone for?
Was a few weeks.
Few weeks?
Mm-hmm.
And he just looks at Luna, who's in his arms.
This child is...
Yeah, right. SCP. Shit gets weird. Got it.
Yeah.
Fucking wizards.
Fucking
I mean-
magic. How does it work? Anyways.
I don't know. But, thanks to her, we have 682 in our... Done.
Oh.
Basement.
No.
Gave the baby to the fuzzy one.
Again, Anna stops talking, looks around.
If Milo, you're sending me DMs, just tell me because I need to know.
That
Anyways, Artie basically says to you, I thought I was in there for about 4 years. More or less. No, it wasn't. Time is weird in there. I can't remember. I think it was maybe seven-ish years. And they just tortured me. They wanted information I didn't have. I didn't have the stuff they wanted to know about. So, yeah. He basically is, for more or less, what he's basically saying is, he was in there for about 7-ish years, and what they were doing was torturing him for information. But the thing is, the way he... roll an insight check, actually.
Alright.
I will give you advantage, because this is the father of your daughter.
Alright. 23.
Hold on 1 second. Alright, there you go. DM'd you. It seems like he isn't really trying to tell you everything, but he's trying to give you enough information that you feel satisfied.
I think I would let it at this point, because for him it was 7 years, and he might need to realize himself that he's free now.
Alright. We'll get back to you with 682 in a moment. Delano, anything you want to do?
Mostly brewing potions, but I do have to explain to everybody what I spent that day doing.
Go right ahead. You can go right ahead and explain.
Okay. So, Hollow. The main thing is a lot of different kinds of creatures just can't enter. Let me bring up exactly what.
Basically, he made the tour bus your guys' sanctuary with the Hollow spell. He's going to now explain what the effects are.
Yep. Celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead cannot enter without a certain invite. And if you are frightened, possessed, or charmed by any of them and then enter the tour bus, it is instantly dispelled. And for the bonus effect, we can all understand all spoken languages inside the tour bus.
Nice.
Not bad.
And, yep. As for the exceptions, any one of those creature types can enter completely unhindered if they have a foundation patch attuned.
Okay.
And I pull from under the bar a long rectangular block of wood with a key on the end with the Gungnir experience on it.
A hall pass.
If you're from Earth, it is very much a gas station bathroom key.
Oh my god.
If someone inside the tour bus holding one end of this, they can hold out the door, and one of the creatures of the bard type can grab on and be pulled inside if they don't have a foundation patch attuned.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
That key will be located behind the bar.
Go ahead.
The key itself.
Are you just making potions for 3 days? More or less?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a D8.
Eight.
You have made 8 potions of healing.
What's the cost?
The cost is for those 8, so 8 times. It's 25 in materials, so 8 times 25. So it cost you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 200, yeah. 200 gold worth of materials.
Okay.
Real, what are you doing?
Minus.
Important step number 1. Can I convince Delano to give me a greater restoration? Can I pay you, what is it, 300 gold pieces for that?
300 gold's worth of diamonds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah. You just minus the 300 and I will cast the spell. Does it have to be now or later?
No, it would be probably for the last day.
Okay.
So then I'm just going to monkey around. I'm going to find pants. I'm going to make my own pants for one day. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, that's easily done. It takes you a while, but roll a performance check.
Oh, beautiful.
We haven't had to do a performance check with you in a while, so let's do
remarkable. Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. They're pretty good pants. It's basically a ripoff of Levi, but it's a pretty good pair of pants.
I've impressed myself even.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do for the next 2 days? Because it took you an entire day to make a pair of pants.
Yeah, so for these next 2 days, I'm just going to be, like, meditating.
Okay. All right. We'll get back to you in a little bit, too, because of that. Gun, what are you trying to do for the next 3 days?
I actually wanted to ask Real and Dal if they teach Gun new
Songs?
Your World
Yes.
songs.
Yeah.
All right. Del and Real both make a performance check. And then Real, I need you to make an intelligence check. Just a straight intelligence check.
12.
Okay.
An intelligence check, you say?
Real has to make a performance. Gun needs to make the intelligence.
Oh, I have to make a performance.
Yeah.
To see.
Because Gun is trying to understand from your performance how this is supposed to go.
Okay. 17.
Wasn't it insight last time?
It's either or. You can do intelligence or insight. It's up to you.
I do insight.
Okay, you're trying to understand the theme and the thought process of it. Go for it.
Yep, 21.
Okay, with the 17 and the 12, it's not hard for you to figure out a couple songs. So you learn, in the course of 3 days, 2 songs. Because Delano rolled a 12. You only get 2 songs out of the 3 days, but they're songs of your guys' choosing.
So Despacito and what else?
Wonderwall. He can fucking play Wonderwall.
I will walk 500 miles.
You learn Despacito and I will walk 500 miles. Minty, what do you do for 3 days?
Okay, so I should have at least 34 hours left on that book.
Okay.
So spaced over the next 3 days, I'm gonna finish those up.
Okay. You will suffer exhaustion on 1 day. I would suggest make it like the first day, because that way it's easy. Because to get all of that done in the 3 days, it would take that. So, all right.
Okay.
So that's pretty much all of what you want to do. That's all you really can do.
For 72 hours.
Oh
yeah.
You have to read the book, do a rest, and then read the book. So it's really not 36. It's not just, I'm just going. You can cram 1 day and have 2 days left, but one of those days you'll have exhaustion.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
I was also gonna look over some of those things I got from Markle.
Okay. I'll say this. You can. What did you get from Markle again? I'm trying to remember.
The arm?
Yeah, you
Is
got
it the arm?
you got the mechanical arm, and I believe it was the mechanical arm. Fuck, what was it? I'm trying to remember.
I got 2 spell scrolls.
Right, you
platinum,
had.
and then a silver cylinder thing.
Right. Okay. Now I remember. Sorry. 2 weeks, folks. Give me a break here. So, anyways, with that, I will say for the first day you could probably bang out you can bang out like 24 hours of the book, and then another 12 hours in the second day, and then go to bed, and the last day you can look over all of this stuff. So go ahead. What are you wanting to look into?
What are the spell scrolls for?
Okay. Looking at the spell scrolls, make an Arcana check.
$22. How the fuck did I do that?
Damn. All right. Well, 22. Looking over both of them, you see that one of the spell scrolls was plane shift.
Okay.
The other scroll was I actually need to look up my fucking notes now because of this. Hold on. One was plane shift. The other... Okay, one was plane shift, and the other was... Oh, right. It was a homebrew spell that I made. The spell is called Greater Demolish. When the spell... You basically are just reading the incantation, but you're not saying it out loud, you're doing it in your head. Basically what it does is, when you use this spell, its cast is up to 1,000 feet, and it's basically a direct earthquake spell in a pinpoint 5-foot radius. Because it doesn't do a lot of damage to a creature, but to structures, it does 50 d10. Apparently, Marco may have had a backup plan just in case if this shit went south. Because if he would have used that in the cave or on some type of mechanical device, it probably would destroy it.
So many.
Ouch.
Fucking Michael Myers over there. Alrighty. Anyways, so go ahead.
Then I'm guessing this little silver tube thing's another map storage.
It is a Darka map. So you can just find a piece of parchment and some ink and just do that if you want and see what it does.
Sure, let's see.
Roll a
Let's see what-
history check.
23.
You have never seen this map before in your life.
Okay. I'll show this to the group later.
You have no fucking idea what this is. As you roll it out, at first you're like, okay, there's an island, there's this, that. What the hell? What the hell is this?
She's just like, am I holding it the right way?
Yeah, you basically do like this, and then this, and then this, and then this. You're like, what the fuck am I looking at? Okay, with that being said, Mallow, what are you doing?
First off, where's Real sitting in his room?
Real's in his foyer working on his pants for the first day.
Get the baby for the fuzzy god of chaos and fun.
That's what you hear in your head, Real.
Very good. Very good. And I'm like,
Are you in the room or are you just sending this telepathically?
I mean, telepathically.
Okay.
shakes his head. Continues to work on his pretty good pants. He's like, these are going to be the best gosh darn pants.
Get the baby for the fuzzy god of chaos and fun.
By the way, Mal is doing this while sitting in front of the jail cell, completely naked of the prisoner.
Oh,
What
God,
prisoner?
that-
Oh, that's right! They still have the prisoner! Ah! The captain! Fuck, you guys forgot you had the lieutenant.
Still.
You had the
We still
lieutenant.
haven't fed it a 682 yet. Oops.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Is he
Don't
still?
worry.
Does he still have to stare at
Wait, is he alive?
682?
He's barely alive, but yes, he's still alive.
Okay, so this Mr. Rogers didn't KO him.
No, Mr. Rogers didn't
Okay,
kill
cool.
him. He wasn't one of the puppets. Mallow, you're literally standing naked and he's just going, "What do you want from me?" as he's kind of mentally breaking at this point. 682, by the way, has regained at least one-ish arm, and every time, because it's still clear on the 682 side of the cage, he keeps rubbing his head, bashing his head against the wall, trying to get in the cell. And now he has Mallow just standing there naked with his head.
Oh, that poor fucker. Oh my god.
This is torture on another level.
We just forgot about
That's fucked up even for me.
I like it. I love it, honestly.
Mallow.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you want to do for 3 days.
Oh, Mal is just gonna keep waiting outside of Anna's room occasionally, just trying to sneak in.
You're not gonna make it, dude. You can try every time you attempt to go for the door. Like, it's weird. Like, you're pretty sure you're hidden. Like, you're really, really hidden. And then you just grab the handle, and she goes, "What would you say to Mallow just grabbing the handle of your
To the
door?"
fuzzy one.
What the?
Sorry, advertisement.
Fucking Jesus, that hurt. I'm pretty. What would you say? What would you say to Mallow if he was grabbing the handle of your door and you knew he was there?
Go away. Or I make you go away.
Doesn't he just have to cast silence around himself?
She still can see him. Remember, it's Anna. She is blind. She has hearing.
That's why I say silence.
Silence doesn't get rid of the reverberation. It muffles it, but it doesn't get rid of the reverberation of the voice.
Oh, okay.
Like, that was the whole... Okay, pause for the timeout so I can explain this. There was a big debate back in 3.5 if silence would make bats kill themselves because they would run into walls. We actually got confirmation stating that silence doesn't stop reverberation like sonar, but it does stop. Like, if I was to speak to you, you wouldn't hear that, but my voice would still reverberate.
Okay.
Alright?
That's why, when Gunn blew up the wall when we were trying to get Isaac out, we could still feel everything, we just didn't hear it.
Exactly. You could still feel the explosions, but you couldn't hear it.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Alright. So, what do you do, Mal?
Just go back. He's switching between the prisoner, Anna's room, Kamari's room.
And Real?
He's trying to break into almost anybody's room because he's bored.
Okay.
By the way, does he have a room?
He
Does
has a
Mallow
room.
have a room?
He has a room. You guys gave him a
I
room.
mean, there is
And he
a room
chooses to
he
not
can-
use it.
There's a room he can have, but he just chooses not to.
Okay.
He does go in there occasionally. He just comes back out.
Yep. Alright. That's all you're doing. Ash. What are you doing for the 3 days? Ashia.
Hello.
Yes, what are
Hello.
you... Sorry it took so long, but what are you doing for 3 days?
Just gonna be chilling around the campsite, foraging.
You mean in the
And
tour
what?
bus?
Yeah, this is travel time.
This is travel time. You're
Yeah.
moving towards the kingdom.
Oh yeah. She's just gonna be chilling around in the bus.
Okay. You do see the...
He's just vibing, dog.
as you're just sitting there vibing, you do notice that at some points you'll see Mallow, stark naked, just walk into the prison room. You'll hear crying and sobbing and screaming, Then he'll walk out and then just walk down the hall.
And then suddenly you hear Despacito.
Then you hear you hear this Latino song play, and then you hear this dun 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 dun, dun sound constantly.
Out of curiosity, what's your perception?
Ashes?
E?
What's your passive?
Hold on.
I think hers is actually kind of high. I think she was the second highest before. I think she was the highest.
13.
13?
Yeah, her passive.
You gonna sneak a coin into her pocket?
When he goes over to the bar, yes.
You don't notice it, Ash, but there's a there's a metallic coin in your pocket now.
Actually, it doesn't have pockets.
Oh, that's right. You do have pouches though, right?
Nope.
I think you have met your match, Mallow.
Have many questions?
She's basically a dragonborn that grew up. She was a gator farmer, and so she doesn't really need pockets. You just see this Noel-looking naked man standing next to you.
He's still naked?
He hasn't said anything
He's
else.
He's occasionally naked.
Just for fun.
Actually, I'm wondering, is anybody else actually seeing Mallow naked?
Couple people now because of this little thing. I would say Gun, Real, Del, Kamari maybe, Ash definitely, the prisoner yes, and 682 yes, the king and queen yes.
I want to know what their reaction is to seeing a Noel walking around a tour bus.
Not as weird as you think, due to the fact that this is the same tour bus that has a Dongor pulling it, which is a giant xenomorph T-Rex. They're kind of weirded out. They're not weirded out, but more just like, how the fuck did that happen?
Okay, I forget. Who's from our world?
Anna, Del, and Real. Everybody else is not.
Well, Real and Del would probably notice that in the middle of Mallow's chest is a large shiny glass rectangle.
Oh boy, that's great.
Is it like an
And Real would
iPad?
probably notice that on Mallow's butt cheek is a very bloody scab.
That looks oddly in the shape.
No, that he keeps scratching.
It.
Ah,
Oh. So you basically ruined the tattoo. Got it.
no
Dang.
tattoo
Yeah.
covers in this world.
What?
Very sad.
Yeah, that's sad.
I'll cherish our
Mallow
tattoo
never even
now.
looked at it. He just kept scratching.
Yeah. Well,
I
anyways.
will cherish
Um.
our tattoo.
So you just chilling, Ash?
Yep.
All right. Well, as you're chilling, you do get the occasional message in your head, not from Mallow, but from Kiki, who has learned the sending spell. And she basically just checks in on you once in a while and asks you a couple questions about what's going on and this and that. You do hear her talk about how she... you do hear her say this. Yeah, Mom's making us basically go everywhere. I don't know why. Got to see the big Minotaur bastard. Got to see Auntie Gaia too. I will say Uncle Mag was kind of mad. But Clockwork was funny. That's it.
Okay.
Anyways,
Goodness, sorry.
okay. Ash. I mean, not Ash. Not Ash. Anna!
Hmm.
You wanted to go speak to 682. Here's your chance. Mallow is
Yeah.
currently engaged in a staring contest with Ash, more or less. So you got time to go in and talk to 682.
Alright, I run the room.
As you
With a short side check, I check on the other prisoner. Is he still alive?
He is basically frothing at the mouth, going, "Help me! Help me!"
He's having a great
Okay.
time.
Please
Still alive.
kill
I can
me.
still feed him.
Huh?
I just said to myself, okay, still alive. I can still feed him to 682.
By the way, as you entered, 682 wasn't visible at the moment, but as you turn around and go back to his cage, he's just sitting there with one arm under his maw, while the other one's just like a baby arm, just barely even formed yet. As he just looks up at you and just goes, "Ugh."
Nice to see you too.
What do you want?
I can barely understand you. Just
What do you want?
yeah,
Sorry, I was trying to see if it would work, but nah. What do you want?
you can use it. Just you need that when you use it, need to speak slowly and very clearly.
Understood. What do you want?
First of all, I want answers.
To what?
Why were you coming as my child is quiet?
As I told you before, your child called. I answered.
Okay, let's ask that. How did my child call you?
It was if I was called by my father.
What?
I do not know, and I do not care. I came because I chose to, not because she pulled me out of thin air. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Alright. 21.
Yeah, he's bullshitting. He was pulled out of thin air. Oh, actually, hold
Hannah
on.
just laughs.
Yeah.
You chosen to protect a life. I know you're good enough to know that this isn't true.
He just stares at you for a little bit. Roll a persuasion check.
Twelve.
Okay.
But do I have this inspiration die or?
You do have the inspiration die from earlier because of what we agreed,
Okay.
and yeah, that's for another story later.
Alright.
What was it?
It was a 12.
Okay, 12. Still. All right. He basically scoffs a little bit and then looks towards you and says, "As I told you, I did what I felt to do." He's basically just strum-arming. You didn't convince him enough, but he understands that you have your idea that it was bullshit. Something pulled him there.
I just want to know what pulled you to my child. First of all, to prevent that it happen again. Or do you want always be pulled from whatever you're doing because the child is scared?
I do not care. As you see, I am not at the full capability. And to answer your first question, her cries were annoying. To be rid of what made her cry would satisfy my slumber.
Okay, I had problems understanding that.
Basically, he said he heard her crying and it was annoying him to the point where he actually said, "Fuck this, I'm going to go deal with that shit so I can get some fucking sleep."
Okay.
But take in consideration that insight check before.
Yeah.
Alright. And after saying that, he doesn't seem like he's very talkative, because the more you ask questions, the more he's just not even engaging.
I want to try one last thing.
Go for it.
Look, I know you're in really bad shape after this fight. Right?
Uh-oh.
Lost.
That's gonna mess up all the windows, isn't it?
No, it only moved Mallow.
Oh, okay.
Lost. No.
Wait until she comes back.
She's still online.
Maybe
Mallow's
connection
only
problem.
like a half screen. That's funny.
No. Hold on. 10 seconds. Give me a couple seconds. I gotta fix this.
Wait, she's typing.
What'd she say?
Gotta leave early tonight. Something came up.
Alright. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this.
I'm in 2 spots.
Yay.
What are you doing? Hello.
He's in 2 spots and he's enjoying himself.
Ah.
My voice is in my head.
You put voices in my head.
And mine.
So, shut
I
up.
was hurt.
Anyways, so with that being said, go ahead and say it again.
Okay. You know, 62. You look really fucked up. I mean, as I know, at this time, you normally would have been fully regrown. But now, as I see only a bit of your body and one arm.
And by the way, he is roughly the size of I would say a very big alligator, but not like a giant alligator. He's about the size of a very large alligator, but not like a giant alligator.
Alright. And you, at least for your state, you're kind of small in the moment. But We still have someone or something that we could feed you. And the only thing you need to tell me to get the food is truth.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, alright.
He doesn't. You've been poking and prodding him, and he's getting agitated.
14.
Do what you will. Do what you will. I do not require any sustenance the way you do. He basically told you in a polite way to go fuck yourself.
I really like that voice.
You really don't
I
like
love
that
it.
voice, or you really like the voice?
I really like that voice.
It's great. Alright. See you again. And she just leaves him be.
Okay.
But it was nice of him to politely say, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the best
Point
you're
of
gonna get.
reference, when she leaves, Mallow walks back in.
Start naked.
Stark naked.
Please kill me!
And eating a sandwich.
Kill me!
Oh god, that skeleton, that skull eating a sandwich. That
Oh my god.
That is terror. That's nightmare fuel. And this dude's chained up next to an alligator, half mutant zombie alligator trying to eat him. Mallow just stark naked. Oh Jesus, that's torture on new levels of torture. Real.
War crimes.
Oh, major war crimes. Major
and
war
he's
crimes.
still chained up with the fire chain.
Yep. Real.
Hello.
Whilst in your meditation, you've been meditating more often, trying to get in contact or trying to figure out what the hell is this sword, more or less. I need you to roll a D20. Straight D20.
Just a raw?
Just a raw D20. Raw D20.
Man, no seasoning or nothing. Ooh, that's a gentleman 6, Artie.
Gentleman 6. Okay. As you are sitting there meditating,
For assistance, press 69.
you don't hear anything else in this world. Your mindscape is gone. Nice try, Mallow, but he's not picking up. Because you feel that spell go off, but you don't feel it connect. As your mind starts to escape, you feel like opening your eyes, and when you do, you're not in your body or anywhere you're supposed to be. Like, you're not in you're not in the bus. You're in this weird place where it looks like clouds and stars and planets are just floating in the air. You're still able to breathe. What do you want to do?
Looking around, would I be able to assess where I am?
You can roll an Arcana check to see if you can figure this out.
Okay. The chances are slim, boys, but we're gonna do it. Oh yeah. No,
You have
we're
no
lost. We're good
fucking.
lost.
You're fucking. You think I'm in a mindscape? No, I'm in outer space. No, because I'm still breathing. That doesn't make sense. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. You
I don't think
feel
favored by the gods would help me enough, so I'm not going to do it.
okay. You feel your consciousness, your body just start floating in a direction. You didn't really think of going that way, but it's just floating that direction. What do you want to do?
Where am I like floating? Can I tell?
You can't tell at the moment, but you're just floating in a direction.
Okay. I'm going to try to kind of get my bearings, get my senses back.
Okay. Roll a. I want you to roll me a dex. Just a simple dex check. Because this is you trying to reorganize yourself, reevaluate your angles, and trying to get yourself somewhat straight up.
Oh.
13?
13.
It takes you about 5 or 6 minutes as you're just floating in this direction before you readjust yourself, and you're in the same direction, looking at the same direction that you're going. And you just get this feeling, like you've had this feeling of warmth, of this mechanical heat from the sword whenever you summon it, or whenever you use it as a spell focus. This doesn't feel like that. This feels colder.
Ooh. Gee.
Roll
Feels
initiative.
darker. Feels more sickly. And as you're getting pulled towards this dark void of light and stars and planets, you're just getting pulled further and further towards this little pocket. What do you want to do?
I'm going to.
Sorry.
Bless you. Come on, man. You got to figure this out. You're moving quicker and quicker towards this void.
Towards the void. Oh man, it's just like it's just an allegory for my depression. Oof.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry
I'm
up.
going to use. Do I think I have any control over my physical body at this point?
You have no fucking idea.
I'm gonna try to use Rary's telepathic bond.
Okay.
Or no, that's not the one. I'm sorry. I'm using Roltham's psychic lance. That's the one.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
So I just need to speak Delano's name.
Okay. You speak the name.
I speak Delano's name. Delano, I'm sorry about this.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing appears to happen.
Oh, that's very sad.
You do waste the spell slot, though.
It was going to be so good. It was a shimmering psychic lance. All right, then I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to call to Mechane at this point. Because I'm out of.
Okay.
I'm
Go
out of
ahead.
thing.
I will let you choose this. It can be a wisdom saving throw. It can be a wisdom check. It can be a. What is your modifier? Is it charisma? Okay, it could be a
Charisma.
wisdom, charisma, or a religion check.
Okay. So we're just going to do charisma.
Okay, you're gonna do charisma.
Favored by the gods.
Okay.
Dirty 25.
Dirty 25. As you're getting pulled towards this void faster and faster, you're just sitting there going, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Just as you squeeze your fist as hard as you can, as you draw actual blood, and you take 3 points of damage.
Ooh.
From just self-harm of you squeezing your fist so tightly. You feel a metallic feeling in your right hand. As you look down, you see the sword of Mechanus. What are you going to do? You slowed down significantly. I will say you have slowed down. You were going about like 120 feet a second. You slowed down to about 50.
Nice. So now that I have the sword, we can do like more things, which is pretty neat.
Okay.
Let's see, what can I do?
What are you trying to do here, man?
So, I guess now that I have my spell focus, what does the void look like as I'm approaching? Is it just void black?
It's weird. I would say roll a perception check. This is you trying to perceive what is in this void area.
Use my patch.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Nat 20.
25. I'm going to DM you what you are looking at.
Oh boy. I am concerned.
Tint. That's tint, FYI.
Okay.
What do you want to do here?
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Oh god, I have no.
Closer.
I'm gonna try to. God, like all my solutions are just temporary solutions.
Says the Mechanus fucking worshiper.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to see if Mechanus will do me a solid now that I have the sword.
Okay, roll a wisdom check. You use charisma, so now you have to either use wisdom or religion.
Okay. Yeah, 20.
Oh boy. You grab the sword and you're just sitting there with the sword and you're just praying, hoping, and just concentrating on the blade. As
I'm just please.
As you feel this warmth, that cold feeling that you had in your chest, suddenly you feel this very large warmth of this metallic warmth, like gear, like a car engine hood warmth in your chest, as you see two giant mechanical hands just stopping you in your way as it starts to pull you back. But because you rolled so high on your perception check, you hear in the very far off regions I'll get out. And when I do...
Can't understand a thing.
Oh, you can't understand a thing? Shit. Sorry.
I heard that one.
Shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I wanted to do something dramatic, but then I. I'll get out. And when I do, you and this world will burn. You understood that?
Yeah.
Good. Because we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a short break. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes because it's been about an hour and a half since we've been streaming. So yeah, we'll be right back. Yeah, it actually is okay.
Nice.
I'm sensing mayhem.
Anyways, Anna had to take off for the night. She was tired. Ash had her had stuff that she needed to do, so that's fine. So, with that being said, it's been 3 days. Mallow, you don't even need to roll for it because I know for a fact your ass is probably getting over a 20. You know what? No, roll for it. Roll for sleight of hand check to see if you could do what you asked.
I did that way early at the start.
Gonna have to roll it again, my friend.
Oh, fine.
I'm sorry. Just, it is what it is.
Fine.
Fine. It's not like I don't have fucking +10 to my fucking rolls.
No, don't.
Fucking Jesus. Anyways, yes, you get that thing on him.
Goody.
Anyways, after 3 days of traveling, you guys do show up at the Central Kingdom and are ushered to the castle immediately. As you guys exit the chariot, the king and queen thank you. Queen especially giving Kamari a big hug and saying thank you for watching over his well, we'll just say idiotic self.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
That's the nicest way I can put it. As she just gives you a wink, and her and the king depart with the guards. As the king remembers, stops and says, be ready for tomorrow. We will be giving off some things for you. As they just walk away. This is the third day, FYI. This is the beginning of the third day. So there's 2 days to get there. 1 day was basically just fuck around time.
Okay.
As the third day passes, you guys are ushered back to the castle. As you're entering, you notice that there are multiple different patterned guards. Some that you've seen before, like the Eternal Kingdom guards. Most of them drow with dark plate mail armor and intricate designs of dragon-esque scaling. Others, like the Crystal Empire, people with this blue-white crystal ornamented armor. You see 3 other individual type armors. You see one that is a bulky, most of them are either orcs or half orcs or dwarves in this very red, vibrant metal armor, like split mail armor with magma flow designing on the chest piece and most accents, with little gold inlays with silver. You see another with what appear most being elves or gnomes or the occasional human once or twice, with this green weird crystal wood armor that you really haven't seen before. But its inlay has what appears to be some type of feature with protruding back dorsal plates on it, all the way from the neck down to the base of the spine. The last one you see are these this one really catches your eye, are these warforged beings all standing at attention. Most of them look like they're gold plated, but as you get closer you notice that it's more like bronze.
We're still in the carriage, right?
No, you were outside the carriage.
Oh,
You are walking
outside.
You guys are walking into the main chamber, like that you've been in before, with the throne and everything in between.
Is it like the red carpet?
Not really. It's more like delegation. It feels more... Gun, you being from a royal-ish family, you do realize that this doesn't feel like, oh, this is a war celebration of victory. This is more like... It's more like when you were with your uncle going to peace negotiations or ambassador meetings.
Yeah, okay, that is reassuring, I hope.
As you guys are getting brought through with the Central Kingdom guards flanking your front, your back, and your sides, you guys are walking into the main area as you actually hear a loud thud, as you also hear, "I did not start this fight. Your kind did. Do not blame me." As you see a very large minotaur with crystal horns instead of the bone horns, with very ornate platinum armor, just screaming at the Eternal Queen and the king who is standing beside her. You also notice a very elderly looking lizard woman holding a cane, like a staff cane, just watching them argue. Beside her, a lizard man who has one hand on one cane, just basically doing the same. They both look very old. As
Real's gonna let out an exasperated sigh, and he's gonna walk over to the Minotaur man, and he's gonna very politely say, I don't listen. I don't care who started it, but let's all be polite right now, or I'm going to finish it."
Okay, your funeral.
Intimidation?
Roll intimidation with disadvantage.
Hey everyone, remember when we thought that the crystal bowl was like a proper bowl? Like, remember back to that time? Because those were good times.
Roll intimidation with disadvantage.
Don't worry, this is only like their god or something. Like,
okay.
Oh god. Oh, it's very good. It's not intimidating at all.
What did he roll? I can't. Was it a
9? 9.
Real, could you please not?
I want to point of order, FYI. This guy is as powerful as the Eternal Queen, the Dragon Queen. This guy is the Crystal Bull. He is the god, primordial god of the Crystal Empire.
Does anyone recognize him?
You don't really need to. It's kind of self-explanatory when you think about it. The moment Real goes up and says this, everybody but Real realizes this as Real turns around and gives you guys a thumbs up.
Real is not a bright man. It's alright.
Mallow's just trying to hide in the background as far away from this as possible.
Ben tries to grab him and pull him back.
Too late. By the way, does a 28 hit?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, by the way, I rolled an 8. He has a plus 20 to his strength checks. As Real just stands there, you just see his arm go up. Real turn around and give you a thumbs up as it comes reaching down as little flicks of flame, as it is like igniting the oxygen in the air as it comes towards him. Real, You don't notice anything because the moment it's about to impact, you all see this big golden, like, geared shield just appear behind Real and take the brunt of the impact. As you hear a very calm, metallic voice say, "You must calm yourself. You are being too emotional. It is your fault that this began in the first place. Too much undersight and oversight of this church of yours." As you see the last of the primordial gods, a warforged man who stands about eye level with this minotaur, who is about 10 feet tall. As you see him, he's basically yes. As you see him, he basically has these rotating gears all over his body with what appears to be like little tiny like protrusions of gears out his side of his head going around in like a crown. Okay.
Real doesn't know what's going on yet. He's like, "See, guys,
Nope.
I did it. I did it.
You're pretty
I took
much
care of
fucking
the
oblivious
problem."
to it.
You can just see a look of what the fuck just happened in Gun's face as he looks
He's like,
at
"I know,
you.
that was pretty cool, right?"
As you hear the Dragon Queen and King both basically abruptly say, well, the Dragon Queen interrupts first and says, "Will you calm yourself, or shall I make you calm yourself, you outrageous slab of beef?" As the Central Kingdom King goes, Now, everybody, please, calm yourselves. These are the people that stopped this insurrection. We mustn't fight at this moment. We must, please, sit and let us discuss what is going on." Okay. You see the Minotaur basically go as these dust clouds of hot breath out of his nostrils just... "Fine. But if she says that I am the cause of this one more time, I will show her what a war looks like." As he promptly just stomps over to what appears to be a very large table that has been set out. As the king goes, "Please, can you stop antagonizing?" As the queen says, "I will try." Damn bull. As the king seeing Real, now realizing Real as you turn around and see a giant mechanical being basically holding the shield, and you putting two and two together go, "Oh, I almost fucking died!"
Yeah, it's fine.
It's another Tuesday.
Another Tuesday, yeah. Another day at the Foundation.
That isn't even a lie.
That's not. As the king rushes over towards Rio, grabbing him, and then briskly walking towards your group, saying, "Listen, I wanted you to come because they needed answers for certain events, and you are the only ones that I know of that actually were there." As he looks towards everybody and asks, "Where are the other two?"
Sleeping.
Ash is actually sleeping. She was just chilling, relaxing, and she might have had too much to drink. Anna is with RT, basically talking back and forth about what 682 said, and Luna. "It's fine, as long as the rest of you actually can tell them what happened and what went down, we'll be fine. Now, when we begin the discussions, when we talk, you need to answer clearly and decisively. Please do not try to lie."
Yeah, we are in front of primordial
Just gonna
gods.
stare at
I
me, like,
don't think lying would be that intelligent. He looks surreal.
We all look at Rhea like, don't.
Alright. As he ushers you in, Real actually has somebody already looking at him for... Actually, hold on. Maybe, does he? Yes, he does. The mechanical being that stopped Real from dying has been looking at him and hasn't stopped looking at him ever since he stopped the bull, basically, from killing him. As everybody takes their seats. As you guys are ushered in. This big table that you saw was more or less just a ring table with an entryway to the center. As the king takes his seat, the bull, the two lizard folk, the gear man, and the queen, the dragon queen, you are ushered into the center as discussions now commence. As the king says, "Now then, we will start with the beginning of what is going on. Earlier, 2 months ago, more or less, the Dragon Queen's daughter was stolen from a shrine in our homeland. From what we assumed were agents of a group that we never heard of before, which were the Chaos Insurgency." As the bull interjects and says, "And what of it? What does this have to do with anything? I'm only here to make sure that my people are not ostracized for a war we did not even wish to commit."
I get to that. Sir.
He immediately looks towards you guys, just waiting for a response or anything.
Oh, how in depth do we want to get?
It's up to you guys.
That's a good question.
All right, can someone conjure a whiteboard for me?
Oh, conjure what?
You could
A
probably
whiteboard?
You could probably
Like a dry erase board?
Are you saying this out loud? Or are you saying this?
Yeah.
Immediately, the Dragon Queen just snaps her fingers. It's not a whiteboard, it's a chalkboard, but it will do the same.
Good enough, yeah. So, I'm going to prestidigitate a piece of chalk in my hand.
Alright.
And I'm going to go up and I start drawing it. Oh, the sound, because he's not used to chalkboards. The first chalk stroke is like...
Okay, it's a little annoying to everybody in the fucking room. And they're all just the bull's just glaring at you guys. The Minotaur is just angrily glaring at you. The lizard folk, they're both literally just looking at you with this look of interest and intrigue. The gear guy hasn't taken his eyes off Real the entire fucking time. Continue.
And so I'm going to try to explain to the room like the points of the story so far. So I'm also trying to explain interdimensional travel.
Okay.
I'm like, all right.
At that point, I need you to roll a performance check.
Can I help him?
How do you aid him in this?
Just with more or less with my performance, I visualize something that is difficult to explain or to...
You're using basically your magic to, like, prestidigitate or prestidigitate stuff or something of that nature?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say yeah, go ahead. Roll performance with advantage.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. You get about halfway through explaining interdimensional travel before the lizard folks say, "Dear, we already know. It's the woman. We would just like to know what has all of this done because of this." She's basically asking, like, why is this important? We know what interdimensional travel is. We know what this stuff is. We would like to know why this is important.
Yeah, so he's basically going to be like, and we're from this world, and you're from this world, and he's like, and they've collapsed in on each other, at least partially, somehow. And he's like, so, we're not the only people that came over with this collapse. So groups like the Chaos Insurgency, Marshall Carter and Dark.
It's at that point where they basically say, yes, we know. Everyone in that room is a primordial fucking god. They know what happens in their world.
He looks visually annoyed.
Okay. So the Chaos Insurgency, for one reason or another, took Kiki from her area, from her place, to use her in a ritual. During that, sometime, the Chaos Bringers, a subgroup inside, broke away. I'm just gonna keep explaining.
Okay, you did explain that part, but I understand. The Chaos, again, to re-elaborate, the Chaos Insurgency stole Kiki just to sell her as profit. It was the Chaos Bringers, a subsect, who orchestrated that in order to take her and use her as a ritual sacrifice.
Okay. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yes, it has. As you're explaining this to them, they're getting a little bit more intrigued. Passive perceptions. I need to check who's got the highest passive.
My passive is
Definitely not me.
15.
18?
17.
14.
Oh, that's right. Well, Mallow already knows about this because of his fucking passive. But Del and Minty, you both realize as Minty, you're explaining this, they're actually keeping track and actually it looks like they're actually putting things together as you're explaining over time a lot quicker than you're explaining. These are pretty intelligent creatures. I mean, they lived for you don't even know how fucking long. But they know exactly what's going on. As soon as you get through the whole spiel, how far in depth do you go? Do you go full deep end, or do you just briefly get them in there?
I'd say full deep end, even the stuff we learned about Jericho.
Okay. When you go full deep end, the time you get to Jericho is where the bull guy, the crystal bull god, basically slams his fist and says, "You dare speak ill of my comrade!"
He is the man working with He worked with a man who tried to kill me multiple times. Yes, I will.
As the gear guy takes his focus off of Real and says, "Calm yourself. If what they say is true, and I have not detected anything bad of them, they are telling the truth." You and that damn zone of truth spell. By the way, everybody was underneath the zone of truth spell. Problem is, the DC was so fucking high, you didn't even notice you were being affected by it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Perfect.
You got us with the old bamboozle.
Except for Mallow. But since he doesn't talk...
Mallow's just been trying to slowly sink smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah, these are some intimidating motherfuckers. These are intimidating people. These are gods. But
no, he just has his eye on one of them, trying to hope that he doesn't get noticed.
Which one in particular? DM me, because I would like to know that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
Oh, right! Shit!
I
I just remembered
didn't
that.
Anything.
I thought you set this up.
No, I didn't! But fuck it worked out perfectly!
This is terrifying.
Right, you killed one of his fucking bishops. Shit!
We robbed that
You were disguised. You don't know what you
church.
have to look like.
Oh no!
We took all
Shit,
their
fuck
money.
Damn, you are by yourself.
No gun.
It's three
It
That's
way.
not
seems
the problem.
okay. I'm going to say something now. Halfway through this little discussion of Zone of Truth, he doesn't really notice it. It's not like he doesn't know who you are. It's more like it's such a minute fucking detail. He doesn't give a shit. That kind of gives you the. If anybody wants to roll insight check against a god to see if they can figure out if what's going on with it, go for it. I will allow this. I forgot about that completely. I was just talking about that with fucking gun earlier today.
15.
Not even
25. 25.
25.
25.
What?
Del, Real, you guys gonna even attempt this or no?
No.
So, gun 25. Hold on.
I wish I had actual dice. Or a few digital dice.
I do actually, but they're too tiny for me to see them. Or probably.
Minute, FYI. That's where minute is.
Also,
I would try to insight things, but I'm too busy stirring up shit with a bull god.
Yeah, a very large, very angry bull god.
Yeah.
Now, after a little bit, they're looking towards you guys, and the bull god basically says, "So why should I not kill them? They openly admitted to going." By the way, you did say full deep. That includes Mallow.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you want to say that or no? Wait, you have to say it. If you're gonna go that depiction, you don't have to say it. You can word it differently. I would say roll an
I got it. I can't really because it's Zone of Truth, can I? Or can I word it in a way to omit something?
That's why I'm saying roll an intelligence check. If it's high enough, you could actually
bend the truth.
14. You don't have to say it as long as nobody asks you. You can word it differently so it doesn't appear to that. As long as nobody asks you directly, you don't have to say it. So we're going to go through that.
Wording.
Okay, fancy wording. They openly admitted to stealing from my country. You did have to actually tell them that part. That could not be denied.
Nope.
As the Dragon Queen says, "Fine, Otis."
What?
His name is Otis.
Audit?
Like Odyssey, just Otis.
He's not going to kill us, is he?
Considering...
I'm sorry.
What? What?
I'm saying I'm sorry to Gungnir and to Kamari. With Real's just got his hand like this.
What is he? Why?
He's apologizing for having us break into the treasury.
So he's gonna stand up and he's gonna be like, fastest way to end a war is not by is not by running through men, it's by running through pocketbooks.
Roll a persuasion check. I will say this is at disadvantage because you are talking to the guy who you literally just stole from.
I hope you didn't tell them that Real committed arson.
No,
His
she.
country.
No, we didn't. We didn't
She
do
just
that.
basically said they distracted the guards while they did this.
Okay.
Favorite. Wait, I want to roll with my patch too.
Okay, that would make it an
That's a
even more.
natural one.
Oh,
You could take an omen die.
No, we don't need it. Favored by the gods. Bam, 26.
26. 30?
No, dirty.
Oh, dirty 26.
Yeah.
God. Motherfucker. He rolled a 1.
Wow. Seriously, man, you have too much luck.
So, he looks at you, he scoffs, and says, "You may be wise for a filthy mortal, but at least you know war," and sits back down. He seems satisfied. As the Dragon Queen says, "We will compensate you for the war effort as well as you compensating for ours. We'll split the difference and give you the difference of both."
And now to ruin that momentary peace, Real's gonna stand up briefly and he's gonna say, "And as for Jericho, he came into our home and attacked us, died like the dog he was," and he's gonna sit back down.
Oh my god, did I say that too?
You did tell him Jericho did come into... After you found a leisure, Jericho did appear and attack you. That was part of the story.
Okay. I see.
You fucking lucky mother... cock-sucking motherfucking titty blue ball bitch. Fucking 3.
Buddy, you were wrong.
I really ride the line hard.
You are getting too fucking big for the bridge of yours. So, anyways, he sits there for a moment looking towards every one of you, and he is looking up and fucking down. Thinking, and you don't even need to roll an insight check for this. Every single one of you can notice he is thinking of ways to execute each and every one of you in the most painful way possible.
I'm looking to my patron.
She does not, she is not, she just like side eyes you and then just looks back at him and goes, right. Besides, the real man to be worried about is Barstew. He's gone underground. None of my agents have been able to find him. As one of the lizard people, one of the lizard man speaks up, the red lizard man speaks up and says, "My informants, they have not found anything. I'm sorry to say he has gone off the grid for now."
Mallow's just gonna quickly hold up a sheet of paper that says, "Who's Barstool?"
Barstew.
Stool.
You misspelled.
Barstool.
He just looks at you for a moment and goes, "I believe you mean Barstew. Anyways, she can inform you of that." As he nods towards the Dragon Queen, as she replies, "Thank you, Magnus."
Real reaches over and he crosses out stool on a sheet and he writes stew, but like the soup kind.
That's how you actually spell it, so... Anyways, the red lizard man is Magnus. Like Magnus Opus, spelled the same way.
He just holds up a sheet of paper and says, "Magnet."
How do they work? The conversation keeps going as the dark green lizard woman speaks up and says, "With any luck, we'll be able to procure him later. His plans have been foiled. His troops are in disarray. For the time being, he is lost at sea with no hope." As the mechanical man's voice speaks up, says, "Yes. As of right now, we must be ready. The convergence is only a few months away." The king, the central king, Isaac's father, speaks and says, "Right, some of you are not from here. The convergence is more or less when all of the 6 prime material planes that are in this region form into one and then separate again." With that being said, I need anybody from the Foundation, the actual Foundation, the ones in the Earth world, to roll an Arcana check or intelligence check.
I'm very good at both of those.
Arcana or intelligence. $13, huh?
Gun just uses thaumaturgy and makes a question mark above his head.
Del, are you gonna roll for that or no?
Got it. Where is it?
Intelligence or Arcana?
18.
An 18? Alright. Del,
Real is asking Dylan what to explain it to him.
the way that they're making it sound, the way that they're talking, this is probably the reason your world was pulled in here, you think? Or at least one of the contributing factors? As the conversation keeps going on and forth, deals are made, promises are made, hopefully kept. As you also learn that the deep green lizard woman is Gaia, as the man machine thing is Clockworks. After much deliberation between you and them and everything in between, the meeting is mostly over.
Oh, so before the meeting's done, Real's gonna stand up and he's gonna go back to his chalkboard, and there's another across the chalkboard.
It's very annoying. To the point where yeah, that would hit. You see a giant crystal battle axe just fly over and cleave it in two.
The chalk?
The chalkboard.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
He's like, all right, so a day and a half ago, I was meditating and I had a vision. In this vision.
You're bringing that up right now.
Oh, right now.
Oh, fucking do it. Do it. Do it.
What are you doing?
He says, in that vision, I saw a cluster of 9 red stars. And within those stars was a being of darkness. He's like, I would believe this being to be an entity known as the Scarlet King. And he said he is coming. And if he gets out, he will surely destroy this entire plane.
The moment you say the Scarlet King, all of their faces go pretty much to that of anger, anticipation, concern, and readiness for whatever comes.
And Mallow with just confusion.
As the Minotaur stands up, looks directly at you, Real, and says, "Where?" And that's where we're going to leave it. Yep, that's where we're going to leave this episode. So,
Hi.
the Scarlet King. Oh, this is going to be fun now, ain't it?
What a joy.
What would have happened if Anna's child
Oh, if Luna would have, if she would have rolled enough to get the Scarlet King, it wouldn't have been him. It would have been an avatar of the Scarlet King.
Oh, okay.
We'd still be screwed, but
Oh,
yeah.
you'd still be fucked, but hey, TPK is different ways. Yeah, next week is gonna be interesting. Next week is gonna be fucking interesting.
Indeed.
I've got some ideas for you fuckers. But anyways, that's pretty much where we're gonna end it there. I'm gonna just say this: Real has a death wish.
Yeah.
Fucker literally walked up to a fucking primordial god and said, "Fuck you, I'll end it, bitch." And nearly almost got himself killed. I mean, let me think about this. Okay, I rolled an 8. It was a plus 20 to hit. Yeah, he has plus 20, FYI, on strength-based attacks. Hold on. Where's my fucking thing? I have his stat sheets. I have his stat sheet. I can tell you how much damage it would have been. Somebody want to roll me so that way the audience can see this before we leave?
I'm on it.
Oh.
I need you to roll 30d12.
Give me a second.
30d12, ladies and gentlemen, for each one of his. That was actually a special attack, FYI. Just telling you that. So it would have hit a lot harder.
Roll.
Well, let's see how much.
It needs to calculate.
It's calculating.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Real, you would have been dead.
I don't think Revivify could do anything for
No,
that.
he
You would have been yeeted out of this universe.
would have been a stain on the marble. Fuck. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Hopefully next week, Anna can stay up longer and Ash can actually come in. Too many of these might actually tell Ash she doesn't have to come if she doesn't want to. But yeah, so with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hi to the new viewers. And yeah.